You know what? I'm gonna give him a Scottish accent from now on because it suits him.
That's fine. Okay, everyone. The coast is clear. Come on through.
What? Are we now in Toy Story now? Ah, this looks like your classic underground passageway for transporting research materials. I'll bet you anything this tunnel leads all the way back out to the Thames.
You sound awfully sure about that.
Remember when you were talking to? Remember who you're talking to, boy? Nobody does secret laboratory research like Don Paolo.
Oh, Dexter. I suppose everyone's got to have a hobby. My.
What is it?
The materials they have here, they seem like... No, I must be mistaken. Never mind.
There's hint coins around there somewhere.
Yep. Trying to see. Like I say, if I don't find every single one of them, then like it's really not that big a deal.
Top. Try the top.
I will. But first, a lovely surprise. We found a hidden puzzle.
Layton.
What? I found it. Alright, two sisters are talking about their age. 1 year ago, I was exactly half as old as you are, said the younger one. The older sister replies, even 1 year from now, your age will be half my age. Here, look, if we split the numbers into 2 parts, top and bottom, they both give your age in a year's time. Hey, you're right. That's really cool. So how old is the little sister?
9.
9, yep. 9.
That should do the trick. Just as I suspected.
Yep. Alrighty, let's go. All done. Top one, you said? Alright, there we go.
This metal shelter is burning our way out. I'm starting to get the feeling we're not safe.
Naturally, Flora. That's how criminals work. The dirtier the deed, the more cautious they get. See? They even gone out of their way to fit a puzzle and lock into the shutter. The fucking brats.
Oh, wait, so I found a puzzle. Hidden puzzle, alright.
Yeah. Okay, this one's actually real easy. Alright, so we need to get from the green square to the red square. The catch, you can only move to numbers that differ by 1 number. So basically you can only move one number at a time, either above or below. So basically it's what it's supposed to look like. So go from 1 to 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1.
There you go. This one's
Yeah.
real
Here's
easy.
my answer.
Really easy.
I knew it.
Yep. Haha! That log didn't stand a chance against me. Stupid log. Stupid log, you made me look bad.
I hope you didn't enjoy busting open that lock too much. Look, it could lead you to a life of crime.
Sure, if you say so, Flora. Yeah, because that's how this shit works. What are you doing down here? Shh. Not so loud, sir. We've come to rescue you. I don't know what you mean. There's no use playing dumb, my friend. We know the whole story. You were captured by the family, or rather, by Dimitri Allen. And now you're being forced to work on his research here, correct? Dimitri Allen? You know his name. But who are you exactly? I am the real Professor Layton. Dimitri has been using my good name for his own evil purposes. Oh, of course. I remember hearing that you work in archaeology. Yes, it all makes sense now. Boy, you can't imagine how shocked I was to learn that Professor Layton was actually Dimitri. Are any of the scientists here aware of Dimitri's true identity? Some, yes, but I don't dare talk about it with people here. Imagine what the family would do to me if they caught me spreading that kind of information around. I see. Well, Dimitri's here in the facility with you? Sometimes. He comes and goes. Oh, quick, hide! We've got guards headed this way!
Shit.
Yep. We need to find some way to get past them. Brr. This place is like a meat locker. I don't see why we had to stand guard down here anyhow. Most we're ever gonna find is a rat.
No, we dropped on the ball. The call to the back of the back corner. That's why. This is our punishment, and I say we got off easily. Buster here's you hoping up to get. He'll knock us in. He'll knock your block off.
I wish I stayed in school. Nothing good ever comes from this line of work.
Cannon, you lunk. You got 10 hours till our shift ends, so let's just write this out and then go home. Really want to make the time go faster? Quit the complaining and tell me a joke or something.
Psst, did you hear that? I did. Those two are going to stand guard here for the next 10 hours. I'm heading back. The guards know me. If I walk by on my own, they won't stop me. Wait just one moment. I think we might be able to get these fellows to overlook us as well. But how? It's not my usual style of problem solving, but you know what they say about desperate times.
Roped in. So we have this crate right here that these guys are standing under. What we need to do is basically connect the crate to this rope and then cut it. Let's see here. Where's the other? What's this one? Okay, there we go. There we go.
Yep.
I've got a good feeling about this one. Few things satisfy like a puzzle solved.
Good. Now Looney Tunes that shit. And they're dead.
Whoa, I bet those two didn't see that coming, but they'll be out cold for a while. Sure, out cold. Yeah, let's go with that, that way I don't get in trouble. Yes, I don't always condone violence, but at least now we can pass safely. Before we move on, please hear me out. We came to prevent Dimitri from completing his time machine. We wish to liberate all of the scientists that Dimitri is holding captive. I'm listening. I'm hoping we can speak directly with the man and end this whole mess. Do you know where Dimitri might be right now? Well, if he's here, he'll most likely be in the central research room. I can show you the way. Wonderful. But before we go, allow me one more question. Very well. These materials lying around here, they aren't for building a time machine, are they? No, they aren't. What exactly are you working on here? My specialty is polydimensional physics, and I work on the time machine. The materials lying around here, along belong to a separate research group within the facility. And this group also works under Dimitri's supervision? Who knows? That group tinkers with pretty dangerous stuff. It's not really in line with Dimitri's interests, though.
Interesting. I think you are this guy.
I don't know.
Do you want me to be him?
I'll do it.
Okay.
What's the meaning of this, Horace? Who are these people?
This is the real Professor Layton. Cuthbert.
Are you Professor Layton? What does that even mean?
Look, I'll explain all later, but we don't really have the time to go into it right now. All you need to know, for now, is that these people have come to help us get out of here for good. You do want to go back to our own time in the past, don't you?
Home? I'd do anything to go back.
Did you read the other line?
Yeah. How can I help, Professor?
Okay.
I have to find Dimitri, the man who's been using my name. I hear he's in the central research room. Where is that?
You're close. It's just ways down this corridor. Wow, I still can't believe you're the real Professor Layton. Imagine that.
As I recall, you were rather surprised to see me the last time we met as well.
Ah, yes. You'll have to excuse me. I have no way of knowing who I was talking with. Anyhow, there'll be time for a chat later. You should get a move on before you're spotted. Buster and his goons came through here saying that there were intruders in the building. So you don't have that much time.
What? But how did they manage to spot us so quickly?
I should have known. We probably tripped an infrared sensor at some point. No sense in standing around, Layton. Let's go.
Alrighty, here we go.
Let's get the fuck out of
Here we
here.
are, the central room.
This door appears to lead to the central research room.
I sure hope Dimitri is in there.
As do I. You heard him talk to us before, Luke. He can still be reasoned with, I'm sure of it.
Well, our first challenge is to get this door open. It's got some strange lock on it.
Another puzzle, no doubt. Dimitri wishes to test the intelligence of all those who enter the lab.
Hidden in plain sight. Alright, so what we gotta do, we gotta make a cross exactly the same as this cross right here. So there's some way we could... So this is what the cross is supposed to look like. Not like that.
Or a crosshair. Whatever
Yep.
you want to call it.
Right here.
There we go.
I've got a good feeling about this one. Few things satisfy like a puzzle solved.
There we are. The door's locks seem to have disengaged.
Hold it right there. Holy crap.
Oh, so this is where you
So this is what you
sneaky
sneaky
sneaks
have
have
been.
It's voice acted.
Even Layton is part of that?
Yep.
Oh goodness.
Oh,
Oh no, we're trapped!
Quickly, follow me.
huh?
There you go, now you can voice her.
Yes! Finally!
There you go, go ahead.
So here, everyone.
That was way too close.
My heart's still racing.
Who are you? My eyes must be playing
Still
tricks
voice acted?
on me.
Yeah, voice acted.
You're Professor Layton, are you not?
Claire? Is it you?
No. I'm Celeste, her younger sister. I've been trying to uncover what really happened to Claire. I know she was quite fond of you, Professor.
So, yep, this mysterious woman, this enigmatic woman is none other than Claire's younger sister, Celeste. She has come to future London to learn the circumstances of her sister's death, and is following Professor Layton with the belief that he will uncover the truth. You're Claire's younger sister?
It's uncanny how much you look like her.
We've crossed paths several times in this city, haven't we? Strange. Claire never mentioned having a sister.
It's my biggest regret that we spent the last years of her life estranged from each other. Forgive me for not getting in touch with you early, Professor. I wanted to, but I was afraid it might bring an unwanted attention from the family on both of us. For our own safety, I decided it was best to avoid contact with you at the time.
I see.
You must have cared dearly for your sister to come to a place in this search of the truth.
Well, to be honest, I haven't been running around my own investigation so as much as the professors.
But why?
Your reputation. They say that the great Professor Layton can solve any puzzle, right? I figured out if anyone could get to the bottom of what happened that day, it would be you.
Celeste, on the day of the explosion,
Oh no, the family will be here any second. We've got to run.
Now's the time to shine. No one makes a grand escape like Don Paolo.
Our group is too large to move quickly. We need to split up.
Couldn't agree more, Celeste. I shall show you how to safety myself. Layton, handle the children.
Celeste, wait! There's still so much we need to discuss.
Found ya!
Professor, this town has kept a secret from you so large, it defies the imagination.
Voice acted.
The answer to everything lies in the old father's embrace. It is there we will meet next.
Alright, well let's slowly get the hell out of here as Bostro slowly makes his way to us. We need to leave this facility immediately.
Now I really want to continue so much.
Oh, definitely will. Well, actually, you know what? If we would have done 2 hours, then yeah, most likely we would have finished up chapter 11 right there, and next stream definitely would have been the finale.
No, but we're still got more to cover.
Yeah, we still got more. So yeah, we still want to go up till we get to chapter 13.
Yes.
We will. Alrighty.
Yep.
Phew! I can't believe the 3 of us made it out of there in one piece. Well, don't let your guard down, Luke. We're not out of the woods yet. I still can't stop thinking about the last thing Celeste said to us.
The answer to everything lies in the old father's embrace. It is there we will meet
Yes,
next.
Oh, this voice acted?
Yeah.
Okay.
Celeste was clearly trying to give us a hint as to our next rendezvous point.
Oh, of course. She used a code to hide our meeting
Fun
place.
fact,
from
the
our
voice
family.
of Celeste, or
What
Yep.
could
Celeste,
that
is actually the
code
voice actor for
possibly
Luke
mean?
in the US.
Yes, that's right. Yes, that's right. It's the same voice actor that did Luke. Or actually, that does.
Think of
Yeah,
it as a
you
puzzle.
are quite right on that.
Though I
And also
suspect
more
the
than
answer
in
to
Mario.
this puzzle will be much more
Yes.
than our next meeting place.
Yes, that's right.
I'd wager that it's also the family's secret headquarters, and where Dimitri's been hiding.
If that's the case, it's even more important that we find out where this place is.
Luke, do you remember seeing a flyer for a restaurant named the Thames Arms on the way here? That's where Celeste will be waiting for us.
At the Thames Arms? But how did you work that out?
Well, Luke, have you ever heard of Old Father Thames? Rivers are often personified in folklore and literature, and the River Thames is no exception. When Celeste said that the answer lies in the Old Father's embrace, The father she was talking about was old Father Thames.
Oh, I get it. And an embrace happens in someone's arms. In this case, the arms of the Thames.
Yep, so that's where we're going to next. I've been thinking, Professor. What? About how you, Dimitri, and Don Paulo all have personal ties to poor Claire. And all of you seem to question the circumstances surrounding her death. Celeste as well. Why do I get the feeling that many of the mysteries here led back to that explosion? The explosion that killed Claire didn't just level the lab she worked in. By the time I got word of the accident and ran to the site, the whole place was in flames. An apartment building next to the lab had also been destroyed by the blast. The entire area was devastated. Looking upon that scene, I knew that Clara was lost to me forever. And I wasn't the only one who lost something that day. Many others were wounded or lost loved ones. To this day, I still remember a child I met wandering the streets, wailing for his lost parents. For some time after the incident, I was in a state of shocked grief. But when I came back to my senses, I noticed something curious. Despite the scale of the damage, there was no follow-up coverage in the media. Not one word on the incident was printed or broadcasted following the initial report. I knew the only way I'd get answers about what happened that day was to run my own investigation. I immediately set to work researching Claire's lab and the scientists she had worked with. During my investigation, I learned that a powerful political forces had suppressed reports on the blast. It was right after this discovery that I was visually assaulted. My injuries were so severe, I was unconscious for a month. I was lucky to be alive. I returned home to find my flat torn apart. The majority of information I had gathered on the case had been stolen. That explosion was no ordinary accident. Someone with incredible political clout was involved. And this person abused his or her power to keep any facts about the event from ever coming to light. I tried to dig back to that case several times, but it was of no use. Each time I tried to make headway, I was met with resistance and threats of violence. Claire is lost to me forever, I know that, but I must know the truth of what happened that day. It's a feeling I'm sure Don Paulo and Celeste share as well. So you think Dimitri knows the truth? Dimitri, and perhaps one other person. Who else do you mean, Professor? Everything will be made clear at the Thames Arms. Let's go.
Wow, so he was assaulted. Oh,
He
God.
was. He was that desperate to know what happened to his girlfriend, but someone didn't want him to find the truth. So, but now everything looks like might be coming back into coming back after 10 years. So we might actually find the truth of what actually happened.
Are they gonna explain who assaulted him, or it's a mystery?
It's going to explain a little bit about like who was the person that didn't want the thing to happen. I won't flat out say it, but it'll at least imply that, like, who was the real one that wanted this, who wanted the explosion to be kept a secret.
Alright, here we go.
Alright.
I am lost. I am lost.
Flora, are you okay?
Come in, comrades. It wasn't my intention to scare the young Fraulein.
Fraudulent.
Whatever.
Pavel, what are you doing down here?
I was exploring the area and somehow wound up here. Lost. Tres. Lost.
Doing some tunnel exploration like you were talking about before, I take it?
Earlier in my quest to find the tunnels, I mistakenly wandered onto subway tracks. That little viaje put me in great peril, but danger is part and parcel of exploring el mundo, non?
I suppose you can say that.
Naturalmente, most of my travel woes could have been avoided if my compass hadn't gone kaput. Though I think this map might be able to show me which way to go. A little help, Kusudai? Kadasai?
Whatever.
Whatever.
Which way is up? Alright, below is a chart with a cardinal direction written in each squares. The top of the chart, however, isn't north. We're looking at the chart from a proper orientation. You can start a certain square and moving in that direction, and moving within the direction within each squares, you can pass over all the squares on the chart. Is it A, B, or C?
I was gonna say.
Oh, east? I thought you said west.
Please, what kind of crumpets are you reading, lad?
This one right here.
That's west, Pavel. You're fired again.
You can't even fire him. C, by the way. C.
You think C?
C. Yeah.
Alright, let's take a look. So we start here. West, south, east, north. Alright, well, let's try C.
Let's see if I've got this right.
Yep.
Just as I suspected.
Oh, domo gracias, Monsieur San. Thanks to you, I can continue my travels.
Do be careful out there.
Thanks, Layton.
You're welcome. Now that we're topside again, I think it's finally safe to say we gave the family the slip. Things got rather chaotic back there, Flora. Are you feeling all well? Not too shaken?
Just fine, Professor, and I'm very glad I have both of you with me.
Professor, the Thames Arms is just a little way up the road here. Let's go meet up with Celeste.
I think
Alrighty.
we're getting close to the. We're getting close.
We're getting close. So here we are.